What is going on, everybody? How are you guys doing this Wednesday afternoon? Right now you're riding shotgun with me in my Honda Prelude. We're on the way to work right now. As you guys know, I work nights for UPS, so the things you got to do, right? I started out as an evening guy way back when I was 17, back in high school up in Jacksonville, Florida, and then just basically stayed on nights. I did drive for a while. When I first moved here, as a matter of fact, I was driving in Celebration, Florida. If you guys have ever heard of that, that's the Disney little town they made right by Disney World, and let me tell you, yeah, that was a rough route. Anywho, I do work the evenings right now, so right now we're just cruising on the way to work. I'm just having some thoughts on the Kawasaki 250 I showed you guys. By now, you've seen the video. You've seen the vlog. I was in my Z. I've decided I'm going to go ahead and move the camera up to the front windshield just because you can't see anything until I can buy a second GoPro, and I don't really want to get myself into debt over just, you know, fun stuff. Like this to me is a fun thing. Just showing you guys what's going on, talking to you about stuff. It's not like it's a job for me, as you guys know. It's just a little hobby. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to leave it at the front windshield, and you won't be able to see what's inside the Z if I drive it. But you'll obviously be able to see the hood and stuff because it'll be whatever's front. So that's what we're doing right now. I was thinking about it, and I'm kind of nervous, kind of excited about taking the class on Friday and Saturday. It's going to be really early in the morning, especially when I work the nights. So it's pretty tough, but hey, somebody's got to do it, right? If you want to bone the bike. I've had a lot of great response from you guys already. I mean, I just put them up. You see, I'm really bombarding you right now with videos. I'm going to start putting up 2 of these car videos, 2 to 3 car videos per week. Just we'll talk about random subjects, you know. And then what I'm going to do is I'm planning on offsetting these in between the regular reviews that I do twice a week. Yeah, and speaking about reviews, I already have 3 or 4 reviews done and uploaded. All I have to do is release it to you guys. But I'm going to release probably about 2 more before the weekend, or 1 or 2 more, obviously, because of holy crap, man, these fucking idiots here are so slow. Yes, yes. Nobody moves here. Nobody drives fast here. You know, it's 45 miles an hour through here, right? And what they'll do is they'll just sit there and putt at 30 miles an hour like they're still in New York and New Jersey. I've already passed 2 New Jersey cars since I've been here, and I'm like, what the hell, just go, you know? So that's what I was doing right there, just trying to get in front of the group. I mean, if I could show you my rearview mirror, show you how far back that first guy is, it is ridiculous. He's probably almost a quarter of a mile by now. Anyways, back on topic, I do have a lot of videos for you guys that we're coming out here soon. I have, what do I have done? I have the Armor All original Armor All video, so stay tuned for that, because what's going on with that video is it's an okay product. Armor All is fine. You know, I don't have that many issues with it or whatever. It might not be. It's obviously more greasy than, say, something else is, but at the end you're going to see something that'll blow your mind. Remember I did that one Eagle 1 video, dash video last week, and I put it up for in this car. You should see what it does, a transformation to that 1991 Honda Prelude. I did it at the very end because I was like, just trust me on this one, watch that video, it's gonna blow your mind. It really transforms the whole dash. Secondly, I have the Rain-X glass cleaner is done, because I know a lot of you guys were looking forward to that one. That was out of the mystery bag. That one was done last week, and I just haven't updated it. I have the Rain-X bug stuff, the bug gel, the pre-wash bug gel for your car. That one is also done, and I want to say there's maybe 1 more done for you. So there's a lot of things that you're gonna have to get to just sit and stay tuned for. I was gonna take you guys up on a vlog. It's one of the things I'm gonna do. Maybe my next vlog is gonna be, whoa, look at that, they're starting to clear out back here. They are adding so many houses here, by the way. I don't know if you can see the sign right there. Those are all new homes, future homes, where they're everywhere down here. They're expanding into nothing but woods down here, instead starting from the 260s. And so it should be a decent neighborhood if they're starting at the 260s, especially for Central Florida, where you can buy homes down the street here that were built in, you know, the 60s for 100 grand. So 260s, it's probably a little bit of a nice home. Anyways, yeah, what I'm thinking about doing, though, back on topic, I know I like to just break topics non-stop. That's just what I do. I know I can't stay on track, but we're gonna do a vlog one day where I'm gonna take you up to the store. I'll bring the camera inside with my regular handheld camera. I'll show you some of the options I'm looking at, show you the actual prices in the stores, and then I'll pick them out, and then I'll do that. And I'll have a mystery bag that way, so it's a vlog mystery bag. I thought about that, so we got a lot of things coming up here. As you can see, we're on the way, like I said, we're on the way to UPS right now. This road right here is going to take you all the way up to the airport. As you can see, there's so many cars here, and they're starting to 4-lane this place. I've got a hilarious story for that. You just wait a minute until we get up there. But up here about a mile, there's a red light. You have to take a left, and that takes you right up to the airport, which is, you'll be able to start to see all the the giant construction they're doing. It's crazy. So they're 4-laning all this, and traffic here gets backed up and terribly bad. I can already see brake lights ahead. We're slowing down. So a lot of times I'll have to wait 10 or 15 minutes here just to get up to the light. Can you see this? Look at this stuff. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and cut it until we're up to the turn, because sometimes it's a 10 or 15 minute wait. That's how bad the traffic gets. You can see there's construction there. They're building all these big ditches, the retention ponds. That was not there back in the day. What else is there? That's my Waze going off, by the way. If you can hear the binging, I don't know if you can see it in the camera. You can see. Now, do you see this right here? In the camera, it shows right there that the traffic is really bad, that it's heavy traffic. So if you're thinking like, what the hell is Waze? It's that traffic app I was telling you about, where people can report if police are there, this, that, and the other, or if accidents are there. Accidents happen all the time along here. Everybody's just flying along. Oh, I'm doing 45. Oh shit, they're stopped. Bam, they hit them. Just yesterday was a 4-car pile up here. So you really got to watch yourself. But this right here, it already tells you the traffic's heavy in this section. So it's pretty cool. If not, I could have just reported it by, like, let's say I'd hit that. Oh, that's the wrong one. Derp. It's the right side one, my bad. And you can see all the different options: traffic, police, accident, hazard, gas prices, map chat. There's all kinds of stuff. So I'll put traffic jam. And it says you want it moderate, heavy, or standstill. It's heavy right now, so I'll put heavy and then just put send, right? And it'll put a little mark on it that it's heavy. And now that actually warns other drivers. They'll see it on the map that I've reported that it's heavy. And they can thank me when it gets up there, or they can say, you know, it's not there anymore or whatever. So it's pretty cool. And after, I think it's like 30 minutes, let's say you report a cop 30 minutes later, it automatically make it disappear. So anywho, you can see they're already starting to clear out the sides. They're working on all the turn lanes up here on the left. It's all just torn up. There was a farm here. It's like all torn up. And then they've already added all the stuff down here to make it 4 lanes. So stay tuned until we can get up there, and then I'll show you some stuff. You can see the plane starting to fly over. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but Ray went right across the top and then came in. So hang tight, and I'll show you once we get past this light. All right, guys, you can see we're past the light now. You can see it's all this is being dug up through here. It's gonna be 4-lane the whole way down, thank God, because you're gonna start to see how much traffic. This traffic coming down into Kissimmee will literally back up all the way to the airport at night. These poor guys have to wait 20 to 30 minutes to get down here. To me, I would take a different route and box my way down to a different road. You know, there's a, what is it called? A toll road coming up here that goes around Orlando called the 417, and it goes around it, and you'll see us go up underneath it. I would just get on that and go over one exit and then go back down again, because the traffic's not as bad. But you're gonna see this thing, it doesn't look like it's too bad today, but some days I'll come through here and it'll be backed up all the way to the airport, and you'll be like, damn. So yeah, we got lots of things going on here. I do appreciate all you guys been commenting and helping me out a little bit. I know I have a lot of questions, and we're still trying to figure out what to do with the GoPro camera situation and the Z. The Prelude, obviously, you're going to be able to see a lot better because I can attach it to the sunroof like it is right now. But the Z, I'm going to have to attach it to the front windshield just because of the fact that you can't see really good what's going out in front. And I want you guys to be able to see. Until I can get a second camera and mount that bad boy outside the thing. Oh, 370Z. I see that guy a lot. I've even waved him and said, hey, have you ever thought about, like, you know, talking about 370Z, Central Florida Z Group? He's just like, yeah. And he just like, I was like, whatever, dude. And we were just happened to be next to each other in traffic, and he just like, yeah. I know, I think he's one of those guys that I'm too old and too cool, and he's like maybe pushing 40, late 30s. So here we are, we're getting really close to the airport now. So you can see I'm not very far from the airport at all. You see all the construction. They're making these giant flyovers that are going to go straight into the airport versus having to get off on this road here. This is Boggy Creek Road right here we're on, and it'll make a big difference. The overpass right here is that toll road I was telling you about, the 417 that goes around Orlando. So if you guys know anything about Orlando, that goes all the way around it. It's amazingly cuts off a lot of time, but of course you're going to have to pay the toll roads. So yeah, you can see, this is what I see every day. Some of you guys actually, I had a couple people write me and say they actually want to see like an everyday trip to work, or just see what it's like down here in Orlando. You can see this is full-on construction. This has been going on for I want to say the end of last year. Yeah, because you can see all this stuff. They're just now putting this up because they had to build a giant hill here where they're expanding the raised roadway and do all that stuff. Now, this is the funniest shit in the world. You see it says Orlando International Airport, exit left, 1/4 mile. Do you know how many people will stay in this right-hand lane and then only get over and they'll stop all the traffic in the right-hand lane and then put on their blinker? And I'm like, you know, it told you, that was the second sign that said it. And you're gonna see where the split off is here. So I don't know how well you're gonna see it in the camera, but yeah, this is where you go to the International Airport. It's about, I wanna say 2 miles down the road. And you can see that right at the top of the trees there to your left is the tower for the Orlando International Airport. So if you guys are like, man, I wonder what it's like down here, this is it. So if you're coming on the southern side of Orlando, you can see it's farmland, there's nothing here. And this is all industrial land to the left here, and that's where we're heading right now for UPS. It's all industrial. Uh-oh, somebody texted me. Probably the wife asking me what I'm doing. So I know a lot of you guys come down here and be like, oh, I'm going to Disney World, this, that, and the other, and you should see it. Sometimes when you land here, the kids and stuff like that are going to Disney will sit there and cheer and clap. I'm like, what? The same thing happens when we go on a lot of cruises. That's another topic I'm going to do here soon, because we go on a cruise here coming up, like I told you guys, and we fly into Puerto Rico, and there's a very, very heavy Puerto Rican population here in Kissimmee, Florida. It is very heavy. And when we landed into Puerto Rico for this, in the spring, we went on a cruise to southern the Caribbean. And we landed, they all just started standing up and cheering as soon as you touch down. It's like, well, what the hell? Did we not get the memo? It's the funniest thing, because any other airport is like, all right, we're down, let's hurry up and park. And then, everybody jumps out of their seat and tries to get out as fast as they can. But there, they just start cheering and clapping. Craziness. And so yeah, welcome to Orlando. As you can see, there's not much here. But like I said, that's basically what we got going on. We got a lot going on, so stay tuned. And I'll cut it out until we get up by the industrial buildings. There's really not much here for the next mile or so, and then we start running into straight industrial complexes. You have the Mopar Southeast parts distribution. You have so many of these giant distribution centers are here. They got the Amazon one, they got all that stuff up here. But I'll cut it until we get there. You can say we're running parallel to the airport right now. We're running on, if you're on the airport, we're running right here on the left side, just to give you an idea of what we're seeing. So you can actually see the planes many times fly over right through here. And when we get up here about a mile, you can look to the right and you can actually see the airplanes sitting out there on the tarmac and stuff. So there you go. I think there's my Waze again. I'm getting all kinds of points even though I'm already a king Wazer. So, all right guys, stay tuned because I'm probably gonna stop here and get a drink at the 7-Eleven. And I love to get a drink on the way to work and just grab a big giant drink and a snack to sit there and munch on, So you can see it's starting to turn into industrial area a little bit, so hang tight. Look at this fucking bozo! Holy shit! What the fuck? What the fuck? Go! Oh my god, now you get to see how bad these fucking drivers are here, and I will not say anything. Alright guys, we're back on the road. I stopped at 7-Eleven right there on Boggy Creek, and I'm heading up to work now. From here, UPS is like 3 or 4 minutes away, not very far. Up right here on the building on your left here is the Mopar Distribution Center for Chrysler and all that stuff. So you'll see the giant buildings. We have to see a lot of their stuff come through at UPS. Yeah. Trying to cool down from that crazy ass bitch that pulls out and does 20 in front of me like that. I mean, literally, if you live down here, you'd see that all the time. I've seen so many wrecks firsthand in my life just since I've moved here because of idiots like that. I mean, I saw her coming to the corner, and I've had it happen to me several times already. She didn't stop. She was just gonna go like it was just a yield sign, and she just pulled right on through. No stop sign. Don't worry about that stop sign. And went right out on the road. Like I said, I've seen it happen so much that I'm kind of used to it now. But it really does burn you up when you see it, because you're like, holy shit. I mean, if I wasn't paying attention and I didn't expect that to happen, oh, another Z, but it's 350, then I would have rear-ended her, So that's what you deal with down here. It's just idiot everywhere, And I'm like, I could literally make a video series just showing how bad the idiot drivers are down here. And everybody says, oh, it's just the people coming here to visit Disney. No, I'm serious, it's not. They do not come over here. We're so far away from where they are, where Disney World is and where Universal is. We're 15, 20 minutes away from Universal, and probably 25 to 30 minutes away from Disney because of how long it takes to get over there with traffic. So it's not those populations. Those people are actually drive normal. It's like, no big deal. It's these other people here that come here that kill me. So anywho, yep. Hopefully you're getting a good view. I know the windshield was a little dirty. The cars had to sit outside. It's the one right now that's been parking outside, my white car. I really got in there and cleaned it all out over the last couple of days. I just did a little bit every day when I got up. And now I'm like, okay, now it's perfect looking. I'm gonna leave it inside the garage. But I probably will be actually taking it to work here in the next couple days and park the blue car back inside. But so yeah, hopefully getting a good thing. Hopefully it's not too dark for you and you can see a lot. Stuck behind a dude doing 30-something miles an hour in a 45. It's pretty fun. You know, one thing I've always noticed, I don't know about you guys, but when you watch people's videos on YouTube, you look at the video and you think, man, they're hauling ass. And then they look down at their speedometer or something, and they're not even going very fast. They might be doing like 35, 40, and you're like, what? Does that happen to any of you guys? So it's pretty funny. I don't know. Well, here's where I turn left, and UPS is literally right down the street from here. This is Land Street. So let me turn the beeper off. Look at all the traffic. I deal with this every day. This road can sometimes get backed up all the way to the 528, which is the toll road that runs on the north side of the, what's it called? Airport. Because the airport's still to the right of us. We're still running alongside of it. Hey, there's another Prelude there. I think that guy's a UPS guy as well. He was a regular package car driver, and now he's a semi-driver, like that dude right there that's in front of us, about to turn into UPS. So you can see it's nothing but industrial vehicles. Everybody's rushing to get home from work. A lot of people are rushing to go to work because there's so many different companies in this general area. We're gonna be going right into the sun, so I hope the GoPro can handle it. But yeah, we're about 2 minutes away, as long as we catch a green light. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying this stuff. You're getting to see what I see on literally a daily basis here. Like I told you the other day, I've seen a lot of other people's videos, and you get to see what they get experience on a daily basis. Some places I've never been, like I've never been to California. I've never been to like Washington, Oregon and stuff. So when you see that kind of things, you're like, you see the typical Hollywood view of California. But when they're out there riding around their motorcycles or in their cars and stuff, and you see the video logs, the video log's interesting, but just getting to see everything there is really cool, you know what I mean? And that's what I really do enjoy, just getting to see what it looks like there. Like you guys probably see the Disney World aspect of Orlando. You don't see the regular, everyday, mundane part of Orlando. Like this is the everyday, typical Orlando. I mean, yes, we have green grass here, we've got trees here, you know, and we were in Las Vegas last year, and they didn't have any trees, except for the few that were palm trees that were grown there. The post office is right here to your left, UPS is right here, FedEx Freight is right here to your left, right past the post office. So as you can see, we're almost here already. But I enjoy getting to see all that stuff, because I was like, it's not green here. And the girl's like, I've never been to Florida. I'd love to see all that green stuff. And no, besides weed, you know, we're not talking about weed. But yeah, here we go. We're trying to get around this dude so I can get in there and park. See, everybody just walks. The bus stops down the street, so a lot of guys walk. Here's where all the vehicles come in from the train yards. Can you see this in the video? So the brand new cars that come off for all the rental fleets, all the cars that come in from the other buildings, what they do is they put them on the trains and bring them down here to Orlando, and then they distribute them throughout Florida. That's where it is, right there. So it's pretty cool. And look at what we have here, UPS. You can see everybody's moving on in there. Come on, dude. It's not that hard to drive. You'll see people just stop there. I've literally seen them just stop there in the middle. And you have to honk at them like, you know, there's other people here that want to drive. But it goes all the way down, and then you can see more of the railroad track train stuff right down there, where they still bring them in to park them. But there you go. Somebody wanted to see the everyday stuff of how things go around here. Well, this is every day. This is UPS, and this is my life every single day. So guys, I want to appreciate you hanging in here to watch. Hope you got to see some of Orlando that you've never ever seen before, which is always cool. You know, you get to experience something new. Because I know a lot of you guys, if you've been here, you've probably only been to Disney World or Universal. You're not going to see all this stuff. So anyways, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hope this picture turned out better.